Someone just said, "Can you hear me?" And I could hear you, but it sounded like you had a pillow over your head.
Is that any better?
So there are some folks that are new to TeamSpeak here today. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Well, this is Chuck Lorre, hailing from
User
Cincinnati.
disconnected from your channel.
Awesome.
Greetings.
I've actually met Chuck in a couple contests. And most recently in the 126 championships when he was team in 242 with what Steve Stackus, right?
Yep, we'll be doing it again next year in Kansas. I love flying in the 126 championships.
Fantastic. 48 Lima, are you also new on TeamSpeak? No, maybe he doesn't have his mic on yet. Well, folks, you're more than welcome to ask questions and, and talk, and, there really are, this is a very relaxed environment, for racing.
Not for me, not for my.
Yeah, well, there's a couple folks that tease each other, and because they've been racing for a long time. But it's all in good fun. I just for the past 2 hours, about 100 people have read my little tutorial. I just refreshed the stat and it's like, man, whoa, that's cool.
Did anybody get nerdy on you and tell you about the typo?
Which one?
I wasn't going to tell him. I didn't want him to get paranoid about it.
Which one?
Oh, that one, Daniel.
Uh-huh.
Just read it. You'll see it.
Daniel, let me tell you something. It looks like you don't know, or you just pretend to not know how amazing it's your figure in the Sari community. You are young, but you already have a real good reputation, and everybody is interested in read what you write, and you write very pleasure things to read.
Thanks, Cardo.
Not be surprised to be popular, and everything you read, you write it.
Oh, glad you like it.
I tell you, if anybody has any complaints about how to get into Condor or figure it out after reading that, then they can go somewhere else. Pretty much spoon-fed everything they need to know.
And what place are you
Daniel,
suggesting?
thanks for putting that out there.
What place I'm what?
No, never mind. Bad joke.
Oh, yes. Well, Condor isn't all that like, what I think a lot of people don't realize is, Condor is trying to simulate real life. And real life, glider flying is kind of complicated. I mean, there's a lot to it.
Yep.
And, like, there's a lot of inputs. Well, that's because there's a lot of things to a glider. Like, it's, people kind of forget that. And when you go through the process, I mean, like, in real life, I mean, you would not ever show, I mean, like, you wouldn't want to show up to a contest without having done, 20, 30, 40 hours of flying at the beginning of the season, having kind of figured out your equipment, having flown it a couple times, tested out the electronics. But yet people seem to think that you could just show up on the Condor and, and then you should be winning races.
Exactly.
It's like, well, it doesn't work that way.
Hey, Daniel, you were talking a little while ago about speeds and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Now, is there much of a difference in speeds on a Cirrus between Best Glide and some of the higher speeds as far as
User
how far
joined
you
your
can
channel.
actually glide?
Absolutely. No, I mean, very, actually, in some ways,
User
one
disconnected from your
suggestion
channel.
is simply go out and, and just fly the McCready speed. And basically, it's very simple and straightforward, which is if that the next thermal that you're going to encounter, right, and whatever the average climb rate is, if you select that and you dial in that McCready, and if you get there and it in fact is that strength, you will do better by doing that. That's it.
Daniel, this is Nelson. I got a dumb question about the McCready. How does it factor in water? Is it factoring in full
Absolutely.
water, half
Yeah.
water?
Condor actually is very nice in that it does it automatically.
Yeah,
real
the
life-
Condor computer is absurdly accurate. As you're dumping water, it will adjust for how much water is in your tank and everything.
Yeah, that's a very handy
I
thing.
was
In real
wondering
life, you need to guess how much water you have and then just adjust it based on your weight.
Okay. Yeah, and Condor's
It's actually
computer, when you're
never
asking it for
flown
speed to fly or the final glide calc or anything, it's already, you don't have to second guess it. The Condor built-in computer is supremely
Really nice.
trustable.
It might also does it adjust for true airspeed? That's a whole other discussion.
I was actually going to ask you that tonight, Daniel. I'm still waiting.
I don't think it adjusts it for final glide in terms of that when you get lower and you end up slowing down a little bit, then your time to arrival I think doesn't adjust upwards. It just you end up backing
Actually,
off.
your TTG is always adjusting.
Yeah.
It's assuming that you're going to fly your current speed forever.
Yeah.
That's why, like in a thermal, you'll see it go. Your TTG gets really crazy.
The good thing about Condor, it always simulates perfect instruments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Chuck Lorry. Does anybody know what the Apple keyboard command is for the McCready up and down? Because I don't have it home.
It's
Home or
page
an
up,
end
page
key.
down by default, I think, on a normal keyboard. I don't know if you'd have to hit function whatever to get it.
No, it's home and end on a normal keyboard.
Oh, is it home and end?
Yeah, home and end on mine.
Well, I'm running on a MacBook Pro. And
So, well, I'm not sure what it would be
Yeah, I
on
don't
a
know.
regular computer, but what you can do, I mean, the speed range in a Cirrus is pretty much 65 to 80 knots. So 65 knots is McCready 2, 80 knots is a little bit more over McCready 4. So if you expect 3-knot thermals, you would want to be flying 72, 75 knots most of the time.
that's what I've been doing. I've just been playing it by ear.
But the nice thing with McCready is that depending upon how much water you have, how much wind you have, how much whatever glider you have, it's going to settle in on that number. So if you fly 126, I mean your L over D will be, instead of 21 to 1, it'll be 18 to 1, but you'll be faster. No.
Oh, it's not 200 a minute?
No.
Oh.
Eric, are you going for the start?
Should be 200
Ah,
a minute,
why
Daniel.
not?
At 10 a minute, it's almost strategic.
You're gonna loosen up.
We,
I mean,
we used to have 60 per minute, 1 per second.
Should be 200 per minute. You should never get in the clouds. I have no problems penalizing that.
I mean, normally the message is enough to shame people.
No, it's not.
Oh, sure it is. Okay, Mark, if you start flying in the clouds a lot, then I'm going to start penalizing you more.
At 10 per minute, I might do that extra turn.
I mean, like, hey, no. There are some tasks where you have no other way of dealing with it, like on the Alps and such, where there are instances where you, like, well, the task kind of forces you to fly in the cloud, and it's like, well, I don't think that, as a rule, I don't want to make it, extremely unreasonable. I think it's a sporting thing. I mean, you shouldn't be flying straight up into the clouds, but at the same time, it's not a straight up rule either. You know, if you really, really, really wanted to fly in the cloud, you can do it. And if it became a problem, then we would penalize it more. But otherwise,
What? I thought in the U.S. it was illegal to be 499 feet below the cloud. Don't you have to keep 500 feet?
yeah, but there's not a single soul that's ever respected that.
Well, I'm just saying. Probably at least pretend to be legal.
Says Mark, who doesn't give a rat's ass about real life.
Well, I don't, but I understand that you do. I will use any gaming advantage I can. I mean, like,
if it is flying tonight.
I thought he's on here.
I think he is.
Eu ia largar pela esquerda, mas tem muita... A concentração de nuvem é muito maior na direita. Então eu vou largar por lá.
Oh, we're at Chucky. I will download that.
I couldn't download it. I'm gonna try again. I downloaded that new West Germany ultra high def edition and
Oh. I downloaded it, but I didn't do the ultra high definition. I just did the other the regular high def.
it looks just like Slovenia without mountains. It didn't look too impressive.
Someone had really
I'm gonna get rid
hyped
of
it up on here. Don't get rid
I
of
was
it. Listen
hoping
to
there would
YouTube, 'cause
be
who knows what-
mountains and castles and all kinds of cool stuff.
essa nuvem tá, essa térmica tá bem acima da média das outras. Eu esperei ela chegar nesse batente aí do outro lado do rio para poder largar, porque eu esperava que a energia, pelo menos a ausência de energia negativa, fizesse ter uma média melhor. Mas é, por sorte, a média dela tá muito, muito boa. Ficar aqui até o máximo possível.
Hey, Keith, how you doing? Good to see you again, buddy.
It was happening.
Yeah, glad, happy to be here. Hey, congrats, you made it.
Well, don't follow me. I'm finding all the sink.
Here's a good one for you, Keith.
working for you up there, Nelson?
I'm gonna work the other side of it through the 207th direction, see what I can get. About 4 knots on this side here. Should have turned right. It's hard to guess if I can't feel it.
Oh damn, now I realized that I didn't restart it when I tried the last time. So I probably lost 3 to 5 minutes.
No guts, no glory, okay? You're going for it?
Oh, this thing's giving me a good 6 or 7 knots. I can't complain with that.
Oh, I saw you bugging out. Okay. You know you're working an updraft. So you got a convergence line there?
I guess. At first I thought it was ridge, but kept going.
Nice. I'm gonna follow in your footsteps in a little bit. This is too good to give up right here.
No, I think we're... What do you get?
I got 5 solid in this left turn. You're going straight down course line, which is nice.
No, you're NJB, right?
Yeah, I'm in the left
I'm
turn.
right under you.
Oh, I'm looking at somebody else. Oh, I'm looking at X07. You're 7A. I got you. Wrong 7.
This is lucky.
here and then head downrange.
All right, good luck. Find me a good one.
Daniel,
Yeah.
you were with me on the last cloud. What? How are you so much lower than me?
I don't know. You ran a better line.
Yeah.
I made a big deviation trying to get it downwind climb.
Boa, hein, Marcelo?
3.6.
Ajeita aí que tá dando 4 já.
Paul, are you getting anything off that ridge?
Just starting to hit it. The first little part has nothing, but down here I'm just starting to pick up. It looks like 2 to 3 knots.
Okay, yeah, you're coming up to some favorable looking terrain there. Good.
Yeah, I'm at 1,600 feet, so close to the top. Yeah, there's 5 knots.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna slow down and climb a little bit. Middle section gets weak near the power lines.
Oh, I see those.
Actually, it's okay over the power lines. definitely gets weaker the further along you go. Looks good on the map, but it's not really that good.
Yeah.
I got a knot. Hoping it would carry me far enough to pick up a good thermal.
A ridge that even just barely works is better than a good thermal. You're not turning.
I get that. Let's see what the top of the ridge is like. Nothing.
Standing still.
Andy, you get him back on the handicap, don't worry.
Thank you, Daniel. My pleasure. I think I need separate things for like which rules. I can't see who's going the other direction. Yeah. I would call him out by name if I could.
Tá morrendo, Marcelo.
Positivo.
Tô mantendo 150 aqui.
Eu também.
I heard 6 waves. Is that 5 knots or 5 meters per second, Conrado?
Man, I just
Nah, I'm not lucky today. You're going to beat me hard again.
I don't know, man.
Looks like I need to go to the church. I'm a little heavy.
Hey, Nelson.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, I just hit the Q button where I moved it to not be in the way. I just hit it, but I was gonna have to anyway.
Oh, no worries, my friend.
I was putting my hand over there just in case I had to hit it, and I actually hit it.
Ah, you jinxed yourself.
I lost sight of you. You're Kilo, right?
Yeah. I'm not far from the second turn point.
Okay. Maybe that's why I'm about 10 miles from it. I see Daniel down there with fire behind him. Afterburner.
I know everywhere I'm going, I'm finding sink and no lift. Thermal's not working for anybody else?
Not for me.
Mine have been working, but I've been leeching off of people who already had them centered. They weren't turning where I thought they should be, but you know, I'm gonna go where the gliders are turning.
I'm just not finding any lift under any of them. It's all sink.
They're very, very upwind. Like, I've got the 2 times that I've had it, I got low, and both times I wasn't under the cloud, I was well in front of it.
You know what I'm really missing? Tree birds.
I've commented lately, like, how much I don't miss the tree birds. When I'm right on a ridge, and it's a normal tree, so I'm about to die being hit by a normal tree instead of a tree bird, it feels so much better.
Hey, Paul, no reason to turn back. Those guys are gonna find us a thermal. Don't worry.
I'm hoping.
No reason to turn around.
I just wanted to try to see if I could get 300 feet. That's what
Nah, come. We're plenty fine.
Think?
Oh, sure.
Hey, Dad.
But Daniel says follow me, we're plenty fine. That's sort of like, hey man, hold up here. Like, Daniel's comfort margin is differently than a normal person's.
I was doing really good up until this point.
So Keith, behind you is a pretty good looking ridge on the other side of the river. Can you make it to that?
That's where I was and was finding no lift.
Alright.
I've been in sync like almost since the first turn point coming this way. I haven't found hardly anything. I ran some of those ridge along the water over here and I did okay with that, but when I got down low and needed to climb up, I haven't had anything since. I was just searching for lift in all the wrong places.
Sounds like a song.
I was thinking of the song.
Aqui, Marcelo, aqui.
This is crazy. My barrier hasn't come off like 2 to 4 knots since I've... Damn.
I'm going the wrong direction.
Well, Keith, I'm just off your right wing, a little higher than you, but I do have something I'm working here.
I finally found something.
Okay, that's another song.
That's just the ending to the song.
Guys are all very musical today.
I guess we have something to sing about.
Very romantic.
Coming from a Brazilian, I'll take that as a compliment, Piper.
Absolutely. It was meant as such.
Ficou ruim, Marcelo. Vamos pra próxima aqui, ó. Parece que o X07 tá subindo. Melhor aqui.
So Keith, there's about 4 gliders that are working that area where you were, and they seem to be doing all right on the far side of the river.
That's because I was talking too much back there. Left a lot of hot air for them.
Paul, what's it like over there where you're at?
Just rolling into it. 3 to 4 knots
Okay.
down low. 4 to 5 knots if I can stay in it.
12 knots,
All right.
actually.
I think I'm gonna fall off the back.
12 knots,
12 knots?
indeed.
Where are you?
Oh,
Nice.
Keith, you got to get you some of that.
I just need one of them.
Me too.
Come on. Hey Daniel, are you up there looking to see where I'm at and pushing buttons and setting this up against me? You just turned the second turn point, Nelson?
Yeah, I'm following Cliff Jeffries now.
I found the thermal going the wrong way.
After that turn point, you're going into the wind and uphill together.
I forgot how this scenery is not one you want to be involved. I forgot, you know, that it used to be that case in the old one too. That was a big mistake.
Yeah, I'm kind of regretting following, you know. I've said that before. He makes it. He makes it look easy.
Conrado's way up high behind us there, Daniel.
Oh yeah.
He's always up and behind. Come on, Conrado.
Oh no!
Hey, Daniel, been over top of you.
Some days we have luck, and tomorrow I will have luck. Not today.
Have not found it working thermal for the past 30K.
Same here. Scratching my belly.
Foi bom ter ele chamado naquela, né, Marcelo?
Muito bom, me salvou.
Ia passar direto.
Ia ficar ruim.
Não tá no planejo já não?
Tô sim.
Então vai embora. Daniel,
Yeah?
what do you think to reduce the visibility of icons to 4 or 3, 4 kilometers?
It's a possibility. I mean, in real life, farm goes about to 7K or so.
I don't want Mark following me. It's weird. I think 6 is too much.
Turn it down to 1.
Maybe 2 is the most realistic stuff.
As I said, in real life, you can, on your PDA, you can see people now considerably further.
Daniel, are you on the last leg?
Sort of. I'm just flying along the bridge looking for a thermal.
Good luck with that.
pining for the few words. The idea was to dip down, get some bridge lift, and then pick up a thermal, but that did not work at all. Congrats, Paul.
Yep.
I found a thermal on the ridge like another 10-15K back. It's terrible.
Are you here too?
What's that?
You must be above me.
About 3,700 feet.
How'd you get up so high? You find a thermal?
Finally, yeah. After a long, long time. I just had to backtrack. No, that was
3,300, and I don't think it's going to get me over the terrain.
no. That
Need
Mark,
one
the
thermal.
thermals were unforgiving in southern Norway down low too, in the old one, right? Hey, Mark.
Three of them turning back down the valley. There's the turbulence, there's the thermal.
Not in final line.
Yeah, Nelson's on final flag, but I've only got about 180 feet DDH 5.2. I don't know if there's any ridge right before the airport or not.
If you go straight towards the airport, there's like there's some terrain, so you can get there. I actually practiced the final before I started. I'm going to go way left of track, so like a 90-degree right around the terrain to hit the airport. Assuming I can never get there.
Is that why you're way over there? So you went up course line?
Restart, you mean?
I just scratched over the trees over the hill, the last hill. Fly around it. It's dangerous.
Fly around it.
Yeah.
Congrats, Clemens.
Nice.
Thanks.
Congrats, guys. Yeah.
That's what a 12 knot thermal does.
12 knots?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm gonna use one of those.
If we were flying Brazil, I was going to ask, was that a fire? Forest fire?
There was just a steep ridge and it was right in front of the ridge.
Everybody staying along the river, going from turn point 1 to 2.
I think a lot of them stay just right of the river and really.
Did you stay in the thermals the whole time, or was there ever a time when you dipped down into the ridge band?
No, I just thermal today.
Yeah, figured.
I used that. I used to search for thermals in the side of the river with the positive bank to avoid the negative effect on the east side. There was a lot of negative atmosphere on the east side of the rivers.
A lot of them negative waves, Moriarty. Negative. Yeah, stop it with the negative wave. Was it negative? Yeah, it was waves, right?
Ah, Kelly's Heroes.
Yeah.
Looks like we are back to 4 mark.
Hey, Mark, are you digging there in the dirt? I have not missed this many clouds in a very long time.
I had a different experience yesterday. One of am I disturbing?
No.
One of flawed things I was supposing about Condor is the lack of sense of the proportions of the size of the mountains, the ridges and things like that. And yesterday I used a virtual reality goggles with my phone to watch my own video, and then I have the right feel of the size of things.
Yeah, the VR makes a big difference. You get a sense of sinking in much better.
Yeah, it's impressive.
One thing you guys need to get is get a frying pan and put it on a servo, and then when you hit some really strong turbulence, activate the frying pan and hit you across the head. Be like simulating hitting your head on the canopy.
Nice.
Then what else you do is you get a big fan and put it in front of you, and then you tie it to the airspeed indicator. So when you're flying the SG-38, that way when you fly faster, you could just increase the airspeed as you're flying faster.
You complain, Daniel. Looks like you made it over the hill okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm clear. If I'm out of the woods, literally and figuratively.
Stuck over here until I find something better than this.
Congrats, Eric. Great, nicely done.
Thanks.
Nice job, Eric.
Thank you.
Nice job, man.
Man,
I was practically first across the start line, though.
That's okay.
Mike is really having good results this season.
Well, Conrado, the thing you have to realize is you win or lose, and it's $1 either way. So it doesn't matter how much he loses by. So if you guys are playing that game, at that point he can give up many points as he wants.
No, I mean talking about Canfield, yeah, Mike Canfield, not Mark.
Yeah.
This hill by the airport is no joke.
If that's Don speaking, your microphone is not working.
That sounds really cool.
You sound like a Furby.
Congrats, also.
Anything up there on the ridge, Eric?
Oh, it's awesome up here.
Okay, I'm gonna have some fun with you, if it's alright with you.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna do a half loop and do it inverted. So look out.
So Nelson, Eric, did you say you got the video of the flight we did today?
Yeah.
Did you put it on YouTube, or what are you gonna? How you gonna? Do
I'll
it?
put it on YouTube. Yep.
Cool.
Nice! Look at you, upside down, hanging in the straps.
It's the way life should be.
Who needs to wait for Top Gun in December? Like this. We'll try and join up on you and get a screenshot.
Hey, Eric, one day, are you gonna practice your routine and then show it to us in Condor one of these days?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out aerobatics in this thing, because simulators do a terrible job with aerobatics. At least anytime you get close to a stalling angle of attack, that's when the math just gets all screwed up. So I've kind of stopped with other simulators trying to do anything funky.
How does Condor,
But this-
with the Swift, how does it do it?
I haven't tried it yet. Actually, today when I was on your landing out lesson server, that's the first time I've ever even been upside down in a glider in the simulator.
Clemens, look at that.
Very nice.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, maybe one of these days you could
Very
do
nice, Commander.
if you fly the Swift and you get happy with it, maybe you could do a little aerobatic course for us one of these days.
I love the fact that Condor has an aerobatic box, so you can put it on Blairstown, which is really cool.
Yeah, but then you get the Swift out, and then and do some, and show us show us how to what it's like.
Well, just because I fly aerobatics doesn't mean I'm better at it in a glider than you would be. You probably do a lot better than I would, for sure.
But there's all sorts of maneuvers. There's all sorts of interesting things. I know I've done spins and loops and rolls, but certainly not in the Swift.
What did Walter have?
A Swift?
He had a Swift, okay.
Oh yeah. Same glider.
Did you ever fly it?
Not the Swift, no. But I've flown with him in the pits once. And the way it worked was if you helped him take the glider apart and you smiled, he'll invite you to fly the pits. So I got to
do it
fly
more than once?
No, no, I did it once, but I did fine. It just that it was a good experience. But that that was the one time he asked me to But then after that he flew for another year or two, but then he started slowing down a little bit on his flying at least. So.
Is he still with us?
Oh yeah. That's awesome. He still curses like a sailor. Oh, he's great.
I've only met him a couple of times. He was just complaining about his wife spending his gambling earnings. Oh, that was cool. Nicely done, Nelson.
I got some good pictures of you.
Daniel,
Yeah.
what you guys think about the GP gliders?
I think it's production duck hawk. Congrats, Luis.
Thank you. Congrats to you too.
Minus the red line, minus some of the strength, and minus the auto flaps, which Mark hates.
Auto flaps.
Yeah, the duck hawk has auto flaps.
I haven't heard of that one.
Oh yeah.
You guys heard about the fly-by-wire? What is it called?
Sure.
Nexus or something?
Uh-huh. No, no, it's not fly-by-wire or anything like that.
Yeah, it didn't work.
But it's what it does is it basically adjusts the glider has flaperons, and that's great. It should have just landed the other way, and I'm gonna have to land with the damn tailwind. Wonderful. So what it does is just the push rods are just push the 1 second.
Luis, I will do another inverted plus. Can you make a picture?
I'm still flying.
Okay.
We'll land and wait for you.
Hey Nelson, you beat me by 0 seconds.
No.
Yeah, we're both 13:44,
Awesome.
88.9. You've got 867.3. I've got 867.2.
My gosh. Well, now I'm copying you, so imitation is flattery.
And as bad as Daniel's struggle, he still beats.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm not sure.
we started 3 or 4 times. He's got some game going.
No, I didn't have. My starts weren't good enough, so I just kept trying it until I got it right.
Well, at least you restarted. I threw away 6 minutes.
Yeah, but you flew 19.
Yeah, still.
Yeah. No, I just the idea today was, that man, if you can dip down on the ridge, pick up some of that ridge lift, and then pick up a thermal at the end, man, how wonderful that would be. But that did not work one bit. It's pretty handy strategy most of the time. But, that's until you can't climb off the damn ridge, and it doesn't work so good at all.
Yeah, I've planned that, but after I messed the start, I just relaxed and just start find some thermals. And yet, one of them didn't work it, and I choose to fly 2 keys after the turn point to climb the one with the ridge. It was good actually. Since the time already was messed, it would be a lot of difference. I just wanted to make it fun.
Tá pronto aí, Luiz?
A lot of carnage today.
Conrad is doing an inverted low pass. Prepare your cameras.
Disable the blue icon.
Okay. When you're closer, I will disable that.
I got a couple.
Yeah, I got one with you and him.
Yellow's Force is such a beautiful glider. Man, look at that. It's gorgeous. Eric, you ought to fly ours one of these days.
Yeah, well, we got our stage checkout system, which I totally agree with, is going to mean it'll probably take a while at my rate. But yeah, it's a beautiful machine for sure. Can't wait.
Well, there's kind of the major element to flying it is you got to get Grope checked out. If you're checked out of flying the Grope, and then after that it goes pretty quickly.
I am checked out. Well, I was checked out in Grove. I'm not checked out in anything right now. It's been so long.
Well, yeah, but once you're, just go up there and fly. And but the bit, honestly, the soaring stuff. I mean, if you're, the 126 is the best machine, to be going for the silver and all that, and and once you're doing your cross country, your silver distance, you're doing in the 126. So, and that's a good place to do it.
Hey Eric, it's Nelson. Can I get your email? I'll send you some pictures I took of you on the ridge.
Yeah, let me get off VR and I'll put it in. I mean, I don't mind saying it. It's ericinexile@yahoo.com, but you probably don't want to spell that. So I'll, if you're, well, you're obviously still on TeamSpeak. I'll put it in chat.
Okay.
Give me 1 minute.
É isso aí, moçada. Dessa vez, hoje eu dei sorte. Vou encerrar aqui a stream. Obrigado aí pela companhia. Um abraço a todos.
I mean, honestly, Eric, when you go out there and you get your silver,